Good morning, Year 11. Last assembly for this half term. We've got through this half term together. I'm just going to talk a little bit about what's going to be happening in terms of your grades and the start of that evidence gathering process after the half term. So things are a little bit different to last year in the sense that the exams are not going ahead because it wouldn't be a fair way to assess or award due to different learning loss up and down the country. We were quite fortunate here in that Year 11 were able to attend school every day from September to December. In some schools in the country, their Year 11s were severely disrupted. There were potentially sent home as outbreaks happened at different times, and so students across the country are at different stages. So as a result of that, it's what we're going to be doing is using a range of different evidence from assessments that you have completed to derive that final grade. That could be work completed in Year 10, that might be mock grades, that could be coursework, and importantly, that's going to be certainly any assessments that take place up until May. And the simple message is that we really want you to get the grade you deserve. So this year, there aren't going to be any algorithms and adjustments that you may have heard about in the news. That was the controversial thing. The DfE and the government have made it quite clear that if there are any grade adjustments, they will be done by humans. So I think that's going to be a real positive for you. When it comes to determining what grade you get, teachers will use a range of evidence. This might be formal tests in the classroom, this could be mock exams, and substantial candidate work. So if we put that into context, some of you might be a little bit concerned that you didn't do so well in your mock exams. So this means that this assessment period becomes really, really important, because if you can consistently prove that you have worked at for example, a grade 7 across 5, 6, 7 assessments, then ultimately the school will be able to award you that grade. So it's not going to be a one-off test looking at what you did back in September, but if you can show that at the moment you are consistently working at grade 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever it is, then that's the grade that you're going to be awarded. We of course expect that students have made progress since September, and we know that lots of you have. So part of this assessment process is you showing that the progress that you have made since September, and also giving your teachers the evidence to give you that grade you deserve. Many of you, as we know, are taking vocational qualifications. That's PE, construction, food, textiles, for example. And as you will know, these courses have large coursework elements. The coursework is going to be the really important thing when it comes to determining that grade. That is going to be the evidence that is submitted that you are working at the pass, the merit, or the distinction. So the message is clear there. Ensure all your coursework is in and done to the highest standard that you can get it to. Evidence-based grades when I put that quite simply, are graded as a result of the evidence you submit. This is not your teacher's opinion. This is based on moderation across the department and across other schools. And what that means is that we will look at all the work that is submitted, and we will make sure that that is the correct grade, looking at the exam board's specifications, looking at the grade boundaries and so forth. And we'll also compare that with other schools to make sure that we're getting it right. So after half term, we're going to be entering into this continuous assessment period. Every Year 11 class in which an examining unit is being taught will have regular assessments using a piece of software called exam.net. Roughly speaking, these will be once a week for English, maths and science, and roughly every 2 weeks for your option subjects. These will generally take place in lesson time, but there may be occasions where we might need you to attend a after school session. Your role is really, really simple. Attend your lessons, prepare for your assessments, and submit the work. This forms the evidence that you are providing to achieve your final grade. So for the vast majority of you, that means business as usual. Attend, complete the work, submit it, and then we can award you the grade that you deserve. Some well dones this week. I've had a couple of emails from staff who are really pleased with the progress of Sahabia, Stephanie, Nikita, Alina, Anika, Olivia, Melissa, Harrison, Daniel and Jahir. So well done to all of you. Reminders, as always, the admin at the Forest Academy account is the one if you need to get in contact with us. Getting lots of references in for sixth form and colleges, so please keep those coming in and we'll get them completed and sent off for you. Thanks, Year 11. Enjoy your half term. I know it won't be in its normal form, but try to do two things. Firstly, rest and relax, and secondly, get yourself in a position where you're ready to tackle these assessments head on and to the best of your ability. I'll see you after the half term and hopefully back in March in person.